Early life and inspirations. Prathia Hall was born on January 1, 1940, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She grew up in a family that was deeply committed to social justice. Her father, Berkeley L. Hall, was a Baptist preacher who founded the Mount Sharon Baptist Church in a poor area of the city. This environment instilled in her a strong sense of justice and a commitment to activism. One of her earliest experiences with racism was when she was just 5 years old. During a train trip to the South, Hall and her sisters were forced to sit in the segregated section. This experience was a pivotal moment, igniting her lifelong fight against racial injustice. Civil rights activism. Hall's journey in the civil rights movement began in her teenage years. She joined Fellowship House, a social justice organization, where she studied nonviolence and direct action. After graduating from high school, she attended Temple University and became actively involved in anti-segregation protests. Her activism led to her arrest in Annapolis, Maryland, where she was jailed for 2 weeks. After earning a degree in political science, Hall joined the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, SNCC, and worked alongside prominent leaders like Charles Sherrod in Southwest Georgia. She became one of the first women to serve as a field leader, enduring numerous threats and violent attacks in her quest for voter registration and civil rights. Prathia Laura Ann Hall Wynne, the woman who said, "I have a dream." Ever heard the phrase, "I have a dream"? Of course you have. It's one of the most famous lines from Martin Luther King Jr.'s legendary speech. But did you know that the phrase was actually first spoken by Prathia Hall during a prayer? Yep, that's right. Hall was a powerhouse in the civil rights movement, and her words resonated so deeply that King adopted them for his own historic address, but without attributing these iconic words to Hall. Hall's original prayer. While the exact text of Prathia Hall's prayer is not widely documented, it is known that her use of the phrase, "I have a dream," was a heartfelt expression of her aspirations for equality and justice. Her prayer resonated deeply with the themes of hope and perseverance that characterized the movement. Remembering Prathia Hall. Prathia Hall passed away on August 12, 2002, but her legacy lives on. Her contributions to the civil rights movement, particularly her influence on one of its most iconic speeches, highlight the critical role she played in the fight for justice and equality. Hall's life and work remind us of the many voices that shaped the civil rights movement, urging us to continue striving for the dreams they envisioned. Legacy and impact. Prathia Hall's contributions to the civil rights movement extend beyond inspiring Martin Luther King Jr. She was a compelling speaker, dedicated activist, and a pioneer for women in the ministry. Hall later pursued advanced degrees in divinity and theology, becoming one of the first women ordained in the American Baptist Association. She served as a pastor and a professor, influencing countless others with her teachings on social ethics and womanist theology. In 1997, Ebony magazine named her one of the top 15 greatest Black women preachers, recognizing her powerful voice and enduring impact.